Today we are check going to see checking my machine whether it is Little Endian or Big Endian. For that, I am coding a simple program to know my laptop, that is my machine, is a Little Endian machine or Big Endian machine. First, we have to know what is Little Endian and Big Endian. A system or a machine which is said to be Little Endian, its least significant byte, that is in a least every integer can be stored in a byte data, that is a binary value. If the least significant byte is stored in the lowest memory address, that is a base address, we can say it as a Little Endian machine. What is Big Endian means? If a most significant byte, MSB, significant byte is stored in the lowest memory address, that is called as a Big Endian machine. For example, I may use to call the hexadecimal value of 1 as 0x 0 0 0 0 two values for 1 byte, and last one we have the binary value of 1 is the least bit has a 1 and everything is 0. It is a representation of 1 in the hexadecimal value. It last two values are called as a least significant byte because it is in the least position. So here it is the most significant byte. First two values are called the most significant byte. Every two values are called stored as a 1 byte. Totally integer has 4 byte data. These two as 1 byte and these two as 1 byte and these two as 1 byte. Totally we have 4 byte. If a machine stores the least significant byte, this value in the base memory address, that is called as the lowest memory address. We can say, for example, lowest memory address as 0x1000. As a lowest memory address for the data which is stored. Whether this 01 is stored in this address, we can say the machine as a Little Endian. Alternatively, if the machine stores the 00 in the 0x1000 address, this is called as the most significant byte. Byte is stored in the lowest memory address. This is called as a Big Endian machine. And I want to find whether my machine is a Little Endian or Big Endian. That I want to find by coding a simple program. Let's code it. First, I have to store a value, integer value. That should be a positive integer. So I have to use unsigned integer because unsigned store the positive integer value. Unsigned integer x. I am storing the value 1. For a simple example I am using. I said no, 1 can be represented as a hexadecimal value. Sorry, hexadecimal value 0x 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and last as 1. This is the representation of 1 as the hexadecimal value. And we all know we have to store an address using a pointer. Pointer only stores the address of a variable. So I declare a pointer to store the, that is an integer pointer. I store the address of the X. But I want to read the single byte, every single byte of the byte of a integer. Integer is 4 byte. I want to read the every single byte of a integer of a data. So for that I use character pointer, because character is stored as a 1 byte data. So I use character pointer. Here I am typecasting to character pointer. I am storing the address of X. Because character pointer can read the every single byte of a integer, that is, or any data. So what is the condition? If character, that is, if a pointer, if the pointer exists, the pointer can read, means what is, if the pointer, this is pointer not equal to 0, because it has the value. If the pointer has the value, means that is the least significant byte. As the value means we have to use, because the pointer is the base address. If it has the value 0 1, means if we have to print the machine is Big Endian, or else what you have to do, else print, sorry, here least significant byte means Little Endian. Print of the machine is Big Endian. Otherwise the most significant byte is stored in the lowest memory address. Lowest memory addresses, for example, we take the address 1000. It is called as the Big Endian. My machine is the Little Endian machine. In my machine, 0x01 is stored in the 1000 memory address. That is the lowest memory address. So my machine is the Little Endian machine. This is the way to find whether a machine is a Little Endian or Big Endian.